As promised, live now to the update from authorities on the mountain fire.
I'd like to ask to hold questions until the end, and I'll bring the speakers up so we can address them with questions. Okay? I'd like to start with our first speaker, Operations Section Chief, Battalion Chief Nick Cleary.
All right, good evening. Hopefully you can hear me again. Nick Cleary, Operations Section Chief with Ventura County Fire. So a little stuff that went on today. We're kind of on the heels. 2018, November 8th, we had the Woolsey fire. And so today was a transition period for us. During the Woolsey fire, we had a significant east wind event that also transferred back to an onshore flow and then back to an east wind event. We're kind of looking at those same conditions. So today on the fire, we had a very successful day. We had that transfer from offshore flow to onshore flow. I'm gonna kind of turn so you'll be looking at my face, and if you can focus on the map. Down in Branch 1, Camarillo Heights, Camarillo Estates, there was no perimeter growth. Crews continued to work on perimeter control. Perimeter control has been kind of difficult because basically when you normally have a fire line kind of going direct with hand line tools and hose is not, feasible in some of the areas in the Camarillo Estates just due to it being driveways, orchards, open brush fields, houses. So the crews and hand crews are picking between all those different areas trying to connect the dots and make sure that perimeter is not going to grow. Also within the perimeter, we had engine companies actively mopping up all the damaged structures and any brush around the structures that weren't damaged. They spent a lot of time there, and it seems like the calls for service from yesterday to today dropped significantly, so the crews are doing good work. We also didn't have that offshore flow kind of making some of that ornamental brush be exposed, and so the crews were able to actively get a lot of the stuff put out. Going into Branch 5, so we'll say the Saticoy, Somas area, no growth on that main body of fire at all. Crews continued to actively patrol and mop up in Division Gulf, Delta, and Alpha. I told you guys yesterday that Alpha and Zulu on that eastern edge was going to be our biggest pressure point for today when we had that return of onshore flow. Last night, the crews were very successful. They were able to get Handline and Dozier Line connected basically from Stockton Road on the south side of that east end all the way to South Mountain Road on the north side of the east end. They also reinforced it with fixed wing retardant yesterday. And then last night we flew the mobile retardant base with our night flying helicopters, and they reinforced that line. So yesterday there was a lot of fire activity on there with that offshore flow. Today, there was no fire activity on that line. It looked really good and it held. So crews continued to monitor, patrol, and improve that line, and it was looking really good by the end of shift. The only activity, we have a small orchard, if you see drop point 6 just above the Division Alpha, that has a bunch of mulch piles. That was the only copters we flew today, was kind of helping open up some of those mulch piles, get some water in there and kind of mop that up so it's not going to affect any houses or any of the orchards in the area. As we work around South Mountain Road from the east side on the north side of the fire, Zulu, Whiskey, and Papa, the only activity we had was a little bit down by the Todd Road Jail, if you guys are familiar with it, in the Santa Clara River bottom. We did have a spot fire there yesterday. They have hose lines and crews engaged in there, and they're still working that, but when I was leaving the line today, there's some significant smoke coming out of there, just white smoke. It's all line, but crews need to continue to mop that up and be vigilant with it. The plan for tonight is to continue to, again, connecting the dots. We need to keep using these resources with this advantageous weather that we're having to get in there and make sure we're mopping everything up as 100% as we can, so we're not going to have any secondary starts. There was tons of islands of fuel. This fire burned, you can see how we call it fingery. There's tons of fingers that came down. So as that fire pushed through with that east wind, there's a lot of unburned islands of fuel. And so it's important for those crews to get in there, engage those fuels, cut those fuels out, mop them up 100%, and that's what they've been doing for the last 48 hours. We are expecting a transition of a possible another moderate northeast wind event coming in next week, and so we really want to make sure that this perimeter and all the interior islands of unburned fuel are secure. That's the update. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right, we've been listening to authorities with Ventura County Fire that have been walking us through the progress firefighters have made battling the devastating mountain fire. A lot of progress. They were able to fly through the night, very important, taking advantage of the better weather conditions, much lighter winds. They're able to fly and drop retardant through the night, and they're able to build on their containment that they got a foothold on early this morning and now building to roughly 14% containment. No further fire growth in the Camarillo Heights area that has been so utterly devastated, and you've seen the pictures.
And the good news is no more wind in the forecast. It certainly helped that things died down today. They were able to get more containment. Let's toss it over to Vera. She's been monitoring this for us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we are going to see the onshore flow return as we head into tomorrow and better on Sunday, because we are going to see a little area of low pressure that's going to bring westerly winds back to Southern California. And that always means winds from the Pacific that move onshore and introduce that moisture back into the atmosphere to help increase those levels. But yes, the winds have certainly died down. They started to calm down late yesterday afternoon through the early evening. Today, the winds were also very light. It was just a slight breeze, winds out of the northwest at around 6 miles per hour. Now those winds are actually down to 4, and the gusts, again, have been silent. There has been no gusts this afternoon. The humidity levels have definitely improved. They keep on improving, which is a signal that that onshore flow is getting a little bit stronger. 52% now is a really good news. However, I hate to drop a caveat, but as we go into Sunday, especially Monday, Tuesday, you heard it in the press conference, early next week, we are expecting another Santa Ana wind event from that area of low pressure that's going to drop in, because it looks like it's going to traverse the area over the continent instead of over the Pacific Ocean. So we'll take a look at the rest of those details and the numbers in just a few minutes. For now, I'll send it back to you guys.
Vera, thank you so much. And we want to point out that KTLA is partnering with the Red Cross to help provide relief and support those impacted by the mountain fire. If you'd like to donate, grab your phone, scan that QR code on your screen, or you can always go to redcross.org/donate.